YouTube world, I have discovered that I am a horrible YouTube content provider. I made my first video yesterday with my partner in crime, Lady Girl here, and I realized after I posted my first video that I forgot to tell you my name. I told you the lady's name, but I didn't tell you my name. My name is Lynn Doss, and I live in Central Virginia near the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Yesterday I made my first video talking about how, based on a sermon my pastor gave about how I get to is my new motto for life. And so with that and beginning over again, Lady Girl and I took our first YouTube adventure, and we went to visit the Peaks of Otter of the Blue Ridge Mountains. We started with the Peaks of Otter Visitor Center because somebody, who I will not name, had to have a potty break as soon as we got there. So we started at the Peaks of Otter Lodge, and we explored around there a bit, and there was a trail in behind the visitor center that we took a little walk on. And Lady Girl got to take her first wooden trail walk. It was beautiful, walking through the trees and letting her explore and smell all the new smells and everything around. But we started there at the Peaks of Otter, which is at mile marker 85.6. And we proceeded to drive from there to the James River Visitor Center, which is at mile marker, my little partner here. We drove to the James River Visitor Center at mile marker 63.6, which is approximately 22.3 miles we drove. So we started, as I said, at the visitor center at the Peaks of Otter. Little Miss enjoyed herself so much. We walked all around the trail there behind the visitor center. She visited with everyone there around the visitor center. And then we got back into the car, and somebody decided that she was exhausted. She just was worn out from the little bit that we had done walking around the visitor center. So she slept and I drove, and I enjoyed the beautiful views of the Blue Ridge Mountains all the way up the mountains, going through the peaks. Just to share a little bit of the history of the peaks with you, if you are not familiar with the Blue Ridge Mountains or the Peaks of Otter are 3 mountain peaks in the Blue Ridge Mountains overlooking the town of Bedford, Virginia, which is less than 9 miles to the southeast along Route 43. The peaks are Sharp Top Mountain, Flat Top Mountain, and Hocking Hill Mountain. Sharp Top is at an elevation of 3,875 miles. Flat Top is at an elevation of 4,001 feet. And Hocking Hill is at an elevation of 3,372 feet. The Peaks of Otter, they gained their name from either a Cherokee word for high places or from the Scottish brothers who first settled in the area, who may have named it after Otterburn, a place in Scotland, according to the U.S. Park Service. While the exact origin is still debated, the name has been in use for a very long time. One theory suggests that the name came from a Cherokee word for Atori, which means high places. So, without further ado, let's let the adventure begin. After such a beautiful drive through the mountains, Lady Girl and I decided to stop for a picnic. We found a beautiful spot in an overlook with a picnic table and had a great lunch of a ham and cheese sandwich and a sweet tea and plenty of dog bones and fresh water for Lady Girl. When we finished up lunch, we went for a short walk around the area overlooking the beautiful Blue Ridge Parkway, and then we got back in the car to continue our adventure. So, Lady and Girl and I had a wonderful adventure, and we hope you will join us for our next adventure, wherever that will lead us.